The upcoming 7th race and open pacing event, the purse $25,000 is for the 7th race. Number 1, Artful Way, owned by the Kellogg Racing Stables, driven by Matt Athern. Number 2, Sports Obsession, owned by Joe Trice, driven by Drew Monte. Number 3 is Major Leaguer, owned by Jimmy Whittemore, the driver Nick Raffam. Number 4, Ocean Colony, owned by Megan Reynolds, driven by Drew Campbell. Rock Diamonds Inn, number 5, owned by Ron Cushing and Kevin Swick, the driver Ron Cushing. Number 6, Mansom, owned by Bruce Weinstein and Elisha Lafreniere, driven by Kevin Switzer Jr. Number 7 is Duplicated In, owned by London Sepinuk, Brewer, and Kelson, the driver Bruce Ranger. Number 8 is My Pal Joe, owned by the United Process Control Stable, Sean Gray driving. And number 9, Lake Charles, owned by the Shaggard Racing Stable, Greg Merton in the sulky. That's your horses. The Pacers are making the starting gate. This field is in motion, and the gate moves on to the backstretch. 7th race Pacers and behind the gate. They're off and pacing from the inside. Artful Way rushing out for the lead, moving up on the outside. There goes Major Leaguer. Sports Obsession comes away third. Duplicated In on the outside, fourth, followed by Ocean Colony, who's dropped in fifth. On the outside, My Pal Joe. Lined back to Rock Diamonds Inn, Mansom, and from the field, it's Lake Charles. Paddock turned the first time, rolling up on the outside, Artful Way. Down inside, Major Leaguer. Opening quarter on the board goes in 26-2. They're in the stretch for the first time. And Nick Raffam has Major Leaguer on top by a length. At the pylons, Artful Way right there in second. Sports Obsession is third, gap of 2. Duplicated In, followed by Ocean Colony. Then comes My Pal Joe, Rock Diamonds Inn. Gap of a length and a half towards the inside. It's Mansom. Entry on the field, Lake Charles, as they swing around the clubhouse turn. It's Major Leaguer, and he's got the lead pocket trip. Artful Way is second. Halftime goes in 55-1. They strain out down the backstretch. Major Leaguer, long shot here at 21-1 on top by a length. Here comes Duplicated In on the attack on the outside now, second. Artful Way locked in towards the inside, up on the outside. A 3 wide with a backside brush. There goes My Pal Joe. My Pal Joe moving up on the outside. A 3 wide. 3/4 on the board here in 122-4. They're on the final bend. It's still Major Leaguer. Major Leaguer, 3 parts of a length. Up on the outside. And now second. Here comes My Pal Joe. My Pal Joe getting up on the outside. They're at the top of the stretch and turn for home on the grandstand side. My Pal Joe takes command. Major Leaguer now back to second. Duplicated In is third. Coming down to the wire, it's going to be My Pal Joe in front. Time for the mile, 151-1. Diagnosis by American Ideal, owned by the United Process Control Stable, trained by Alec Chartrand, driven to victory by Sean Gray. My Pal Joe pacing the mile in 151-1. That's 2 in a row for My Pal Joe. Here is the order of finish. Number 1, Artful Way, third. Sports Obsession was fourth. Major Duplicated In was sixth. My Pal Joe, your race winner.